In other news, the Montana Department of Justice reports human trafficking cases in Montana more than doubled since 2021. NBC Montana's Michael Sanaskoy attended an anti-human trafficking symposium hosted by Attorney General Austin Knudsen and explains what's being done to fight the troubling trend.
The message we want sent is do not engage in this filth in Montana. So with that, thank you all for being here.
Knudsen, local law enforcement, and other agencies came together in Bozeman to discuss ways to improve services for survivors and bring those who exploited them to justice. Right now, the growing number of human trafficking cases is alarming. Last year, Department of Justice agents tracked nearly 150 human trafficking cases in Montana, a 26% increase from 106 cases in 2022. In 2015, there were just 7 reported cases statewide. Despite those numbers, Knudsen says efforts to crack down on human trafficking cases continues to improve.
We recognized it better now, we're prosecuting it better now, we're investigating these cases better now. So I want the public to know we're taking this very seriously.
DOJ officials say human trafficking can occur anywhere statewide. On average, the age range they see for victims is between 14 to 24 years old. They believe the leading cause driving victims into it is social media.
Anybody can be whoever they want to be online. So it makes an easy way for a trafficker to disguise themselves, add levels of anonymity to make it harder for not only law enforcement to figure out who they are, but their potential victim to truly figure out who they are.
Last year's legislative session helped the Treasure State gain traction against human trafficking. Montana now has tougher penalties for patrons and leaves them with no excuse for their criminal behavior. Human trafficking is now a felony conviction in Montana. The consequences are much harsher. Patrons who engage with a child will not be able to claim they did not know the victim was a child, and once convicted, patrons will also have to register as a sex offender. The first offense of sex trafficking of an adult goes up to 15 years in prison and a $400,000 fine. A first offense of child sex trafficking can go up to 100 years in prison and a $400,000 fine. Knudsen says educating state legislatures will help push for resources needed to help survivors recover and decrease the trend of cases.
Getting our legislators here to these symposiums, teaching them about this, convincing them that there's that need, convincing them that this is a funding need here at the State Department of Justice.
In Bozeman, Michael Sanaskoy, NBC Montana.